President Ibrahim Traore, the President of Africa. King Ibrahim Traore, the King of Africa. One love, one Africa, one currency, one army, one country, one passport, one president, one king.
It is not secret that Captain Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, is getting more attention all over Africa. His leadership is of style and gained a lot of support across borders, this making many African leaders to fear as they witness their citizens express more love for foreign president. This love became more evident during John Mahama inauguration, the event that had more than 30 head of states, but Traore was the only one who got wild cheers from the crowd, louder than for any other leader. The same thing is surfacing in Kenya, where Ruto has failed. Kenyans are painting the city with Traore's pictures on public buses and t-shirts. This act is a powerful statement that youths have decided to show a lot of love and support for Ibrahim Traore. It is rare for a nation to paint or for a nation to support a foreign leader than their own. But how did this come to happen? And that's what we are diving into today's video. This is the Eye of Africa. Captain Ibrahim Traore has garnered significant admiration for various reasons. As we know, Kenyans are one of the most educated citizens, and they know to differentiate a good leader and a bad leader. That's why Ibrahim Traore is getting a lot of love from Kenyan citizens, but William Ruto is getting less support from them. Traore is seen as a relatable and humble leader. His straightforward and bold demeanor resonates with many citizens who are delusioned with the traditional political elites. On the other hand, William Ruto is still on the traditional politics. Ibrahim Traore advocates for Burkina Faso independence from external influence, including former colonial powers like France. His decision to expel French troops and assert national control over resources and policy has been widely celebrated. Coming to power during the time of significant instability due to terrorism, Traore has prioritized security and taken decisive actions to protect Burkina Faso territorial integrity. His efforts are seen as proactive compared to his predecessors. Traore is often associated with the ideals of African unity and independence. He had voiced support for regional self-reliance, rejecting what he sees as exploitative relationships with external powers. This aligned him with the broader Pan-African movement. At 35 years old, as of 2025, Ibrahim Traore is one of the youngest leaders in the world. His youth appeals to the younger generation who see him as a symbol of change and a break from the older political class. Traore has positioned himself as a leader who prioritizes the people over personal or elite interest. His anti-corruption rhetoric and actions have earned him respect among citizens seeking transparency and accountability. His connection to local traditional and culture, along with his emphasis on national pride, strengthens his bond with the people. Traore leadership is inspiring similar movement across Africa, particularly in countries frustrated by neocolonialism, a country like Kenya. This has made him a symbol of resistance and a voice for broader African liberation. Known for his modest lifestyle and hands-on approach, Traore is often perceived as one of the people. Images on him interacting directly with citizens reinforce this image. His rise came during the period of frustration with global and regional systems that seemed ineffective in addressing Africa's challenges. This context amplifies his appeal as a leader capable of shaking up the status quo. Traore's leadership style and action tap into widespread desire for change. self-determination, and a better future, making him a beloved figure across Africa. This is the thing that William Ruto does not have. Kenyan President William Ruto is facing a lot of criticism and opposition from various quarters for several reasons. Reason number one is economic policies and rising cost of living. Ruto's administration has faced backlash over increased taxation and rising cost of basic commodities including fuel, food and housing. The Finance Act 2023, which introduced higher taxes including a controversial housing levy, has been particularly unpopular, with many viewing it as an additional burden to already struggling citizens. William Ruto unfolded campaign promises. During his campaign, Ruto promised to lower the cost of living and create opportunities for ordinary Kenyans through During his campaign, Ruto promised to lower the cost of living and create opportunities for ordinary Kenyans through his bottom-up economic model. Critics urge that his policies have not translated into tangible benefit for the poor and accuse him of prioritizing elite interest over the common citizen. As a self-proclaimed hustler, championing for the poor, Ruto has been accused of not aligning his action with his rhetoric. Critics point out that his wealth and political alliances contradict his image as a representative of the underprivileged. Ruto has been accused of consolidating power by weakening opposition and co-opting political rivals. His government has down criticism for its alleged lack of tolerance for dissent and attempts to dominate Kenya's political landscape. Ruto has faced criticism for appointing individuals accused of corruption or lacking merit into key government positions. This has raised questions about his commitment to fighting graft and promoting transparency. Kenya's politics is often influenced by ethnic dynamics. Ruto leadership has been accused of favoring certain communities or regions, which has alienated others. Some feel his administration has not adequately fostered national unity, especially after the diverse 2022 elections. Ruto engagement with international entities, including loans and agreements, have been criticized for potentially increasing Kenya's debt burden. His stance on global issues, including climate change, has also drawn mixed reaction, some viewing it as more performative than substantive. Ruto's government response to opposition-led protests, particularly those led by opposition leader, has been criticized for being heavy-handed, the use of police force, and allegedly human rights violation during these protests have further damaged his reputation. William Ruto's recent style of abducting the youths have made him unpopular among the citizens of Kenya, or has made him popular in a negative way. And this has made a lot of Kenyans people, Kenyans youths and citizens to show their mob love and support to Ibrahim Traore as a way of telling William Ruto that his space is no more in Kenya. The buses and the t-shirts the youths are wearing and painting the city with the image of Ibrahim Traore is a sign that Ibrahim Traore is getting mass supportive love and William Ruto is losing his popularity. When we talk about the promises that William Ruto gave to the people of Kenya, that's where he loses so much, because he will say one thing but he will not do the thing. He gave out promises after promises and promised to change the fate of the country or to change the economy of the country under 2 years or under 1 year. Now it's more than 2 years and nothing has changed. Kenyans are living into poverty, economic crisis, abduction, insecurity, and everything. On the other hand, Ibrahim Traore is working towards changing the fate of Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore is a pan-Africanist. Ibrahim Traore is against the foreign interference, but William Ruto is the puppet to the foreign. His recent actions of taking Kenya's police to Haiti has been seen as a betrayal to pan-Africanists. This has made him to lose more and more into international politics, but gaining more from the Western countries. This is the eye of Africa.
Hello.